Okay, so here we are at video 4. This video shows the making and bending of the sides. I've also included a short clip showing how I modeled the Dreadnought side using Fusion 360. That gave me an opportunity to create a flat template. And this project I did use the CNC to cut the sides, but in the future I'll use the template. It's a pretty simple process using a bandsaw. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, right now the sides are about 0.165, and I'd like to get them down to about 90 thousandths, which is where I like to bend my rosewood sides. And these are Madagascar rosewood. Here I'm going to insert a clip of the modeling of the guitar side using Fusion 360 to create a template. Okay, I began with a half pattern of a D28 drawing that I did in a different location. And then I utilized my sheet metal tools and created a flange body, which my spec was 4.875 in height. And then I began to add some drawings. One, turn my sketches on here. I'm thinking sketch 1, okay. This was the distance from the edge of the guitar to the center of the sound hole. I created a 4-inch sound hole, and then I put a line in from the edge of the sound hole off to the edge of the body so that I could use those as reference for creating some cutting tools. And then what I did was from the edge of the sound hole, I created a 1.5 degree angle, and I cut that. Let me add the body back in there just so we see what it is. I cut that for the neck angle. And then I created a line 3.875 so that I would have a reference for the how deep I wanted the top of the guitar at the neck. And created a 40-foot circle so that I could get a 20-foot radius, and brought it from that 3.875 to the 4.875 and split the body. Bring that body back in quickly. So now I have the shape of the side of the body in its bent form. Let me shut these sketches off. And sketch 1, get rid of that. Let me turn that off. And then all I had to do, oh, I left the bodies, sketches on again, I'm turning those off, was go to my sheet metal tab and create a flat pattern. Select the outside surface. And there it is. The guitar body is flat with all of the curves already in it for the bent side. So I can now have a permanent pattern for the side profile. And that's how I did that. Okay, here we have some secret sauce. Now, I'm not wrapping this in parchment or aluminum foil. When I did the binding, I found they stayed wet far too long. And since I only have the single bender, I prefer the moisture to dry at least by the end of the day. And as I recall, so I don't see the point in it myself. When I was bending by hand, I never used any parchment paper or anything like that. The nice thing about this particular blanket, which I picked up from Watlow many years ago, is it has its own heat control on it. So it gets hot pretty quick. Okay, let's get this front bend. Feel this bend around this corner, which is and slowly give up. Okay, time to remove the side. A little bit of flex, but that's going in there, no problem. Very good, let's do the other side and we'll be ready to go. Side number 2. We are. Time to make the heel block and the tail block. Here we are. Here's a nice piece of mahogany we can use as a neck block and tail block. We can whittle it right down. Let's get going.